basically the Common Core is, I would say it's almost like an educational movement in a way. It's a way of reconceptualizing how we educate our students to make them college and career ready. Its focus is on providing like rigorous, meaningful instruction to students across grade levels and across content areas.
Common Core is one of the requirements is that they learn how to write arguments to support claims with clear reasons and relevant evidence. We had today a task which addressed that. This is a task about child labor where children are being introduced to the argument writing, which they will be dealing with in detail in grade 7. So we were looking first at one side of the argument. So we looked at information like viewing the documentary Stolen Childhoods, which is about child labor, and then we read articles about child labor in the US.
I saw the videos and it was talking about how children's childhoods were stolen, and then Mrs. Shock, she started like showing us how to put in details to our introduction and stuff like that, and then we started writing our introduction on paper.
Getting started with each paragraph, that was a major area. How do I make the connection from one transition from the introduction to introducing my evidence? How do I organize it and put it in a coherent sentence? They were struggling with that because once they get started, then they know how to go ahead. Yes, but you've got to fill in the blanks. You've got to decide which incident you want to use, which article number it goes with. I thought that 95% of them were trying to do it. They didn't give up, and that's a major success for me. Like Manuel, for example, I've never seen him write so much as I saw him write today. That was major.
We provided them with a reading on matter, and they had to actually identify and describe the characteristics of matter and provide details and evidence from the text in their response.
According to the text, solids are easy to recognize. Solid does have a definite shape, volume, and mass.
The Common Core standards are really grounded in literacy and in math. So they're grounded in the idea that without a foundation in math and without a foundation in literacy, and I mean literacy across content areas, we're not just talking about ELA, we're talking about science, we're talking about social studies, and we're talking about math, we're talking about the arts and humanities. Without a solid foundation in these two things, you're not going to be ready for the rest of your life. So that's why we need the Common Core.